Alright, so David Brooks said that successful people have two beliefs. And the first is that tomorrow can be better than today, and the second is that I have the power to make it so. So I have the power. I have the power in here and in here to make tomorrow better than today. Not anyone out there, not the world. You know, success isn't going to drop from the sky. I have the power in here and in here. So when you're going along cursing life because you've not had your break or it's been unfair, the fact is that you haven't made the change, and it's that kind of negative self-talk that's actually keeping you stuck where you are. So I have the power to make it so. And the problem is we're not going to make it so while all that kind of negative self-talk is happening. So we need to figure out a way of stopping all this chatter, this chitter-chat in here that is undermining us, that's telling us we're not good enough, that that life is unfair, and that we're not going to get anywhere. And that's why we use techniques like meditation. Now, some people don't need it because they don't have any problem with this, but others of us, like me, for example, need to find a way to separate ourselves from our thoughts, just to step away from our thoughts, just so that we can say, we have thoughts, but they're not us. Because the difference between letting this chitter-chatter occupy our heads and actually finding resource within ourselves to tackle obstacles, to get ourselves unstuck and to take action, is being able to step aside and direct our thoughts elsewhere. And that's what meditation does for us. It helps us focus our energy in a direction other than the direction it wants to go. It helps us focus those thoughts somewhere other than the place they're going when they're just left to their own devices, which is often negative and undermining. So we use meditation, we use guided techniques, if you like, breathing techniques, to focus our attention elsewhere. And then when we suddenly realize that we're no longer connected to our thoughts, we're no longer identifying with them, we can say, well, wait a minute, I have a certain amount of control here, and I get to choose that today I'm going to be thinking about what I want to think about, and I'm not going to let my thoughts get out of control. I'm only going to give energy to the thoughts that serve me. Thank you, Bob Proctor, for that one. So there you go. So a lot of what is our undoing is this inability to separate ourselves from our thoughts, to be able to step away. And when we do finally manage to achieve that through meditation, through various techniques, whatever it is you want to do, if you need to do it, some people don't need to do it, we can suddenly say, well, hang on, I can focus my attention somewhere else. I can focus it towards action, towards doing the things that will make tomorrow better than today. And also when I am going through a negative period, when I'm faced with self-doubt or the undermining self-talk is getting too strong, that skill that I've learned through meditation allows me to recognize that and say, hang on a minute, I'm being overtaken by these negative thoughts, by these self-doubts, and I'm going to change that, and I'm going to think about something else. So there you go. So the two beliefs, tomorrow can be better than today, and I have the power to make it so, but you can't make it so while you're being overridden by this negative self-talk. Oh, life is unfair, I'm not good enough, what's the point? All of this kind of stuff. You need to stop that, because that's out of control and it's not you. It's a part of you, but it's not you. So, take control. Say, today I am going to choose what I think about, and it's not going to be that. And then do stuff and make the change happen. All right, I'll see you later.